and 30s in the morning Saturday, followed by a partly cloudy afternoon near 60. Warm it up further with more clouds coming in and spotty showers Sunday, low 70s. Bogalusa's Christmas in Cass City Park. Be dazzled by the beauty of 1 million colored lights. Drive or walk through nightly. See special Christmas live entertainment. Santa Claus will visit the park on the weekends, and he wants to hear your child's Christmas list. Come celebrate the birth of Jesus. Special dates with a live nativity. Bogalusa's Christmas in Cass City Park. Special nights through December 31st. Get more info and directions by finding us on Facebook at City of Bogalusa.
The views expressed on Only Good Vibes News Network are solely those of its hosts and guests. They in no way reflect the views of WGSO AM 990.
Good people,
good music,
good food,
good art,
good energy,
good information,
good medicine,
good time,
good vibes,
good news.
Welcome to New Orleans' Only Good Vibes News Network.
When it's dark, look on the bright side. When it rains, wait on the sunshine. Everybody likes getting them good vibes, 'cause everybody's got a heart on the inside. We can take all the hard lessons, that little loving, and turn them into blessings. Don't complicate it, keep it simple. Just work hard and be nice to people.
All right, just work hard and be nice to people. You know the deal. It is 4 p.m. on a Thursday. That means it's time for the Only Good Vibes News Network with Whistle and Jay. We got some very special, beautiful guests in the studio today. We're all recovering from our Thanksgiving well, and we're here to spread a good vibe. Whistle, what do you got for our Zen cards today?
First of all, I just want to say, I want to say that we're brought to you today by NOLA Motorsports, NOLA Motorsports Race Park on the West Bank in Avondale. So we're sitting here, we got a bunch of good guests, and we're going to get on top of it right now, but we're looking like we're a little scrambled. Maybe it's a production problem. I have no idea, but we're going to get it together. But we got we got some cards, but I'm going to grab those cards in about 10 seconds, and you're going to have to bear with
Let me introduce the guests while Whistle's getting this together.
Hold on 2 seconds.
We've got Lisa Mckenzie and Angela Becnel here in the studio. Lisa, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Be sure and speak right into the end of that mic.
Let me try that again.
There you
Thank
go.
You so much for
you can hear
us.
it in your headphones, right? Like
actually, not really well.
Not really well. Could you turn her headphones up a little bit, Ron? We'll get it worked out here. We're just a little late getting into the booth today. All right. See what you got there.
Hi there. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, welcome to the studio. We invited you in today because we really love the good vibe that you spread with people who are surviving cancer. And it's just so good to have you here and to be able to put some, we like to shine a spotlight on people who are bringing good vibes to the community. And we feel like you guys really fit that bill, So welcome.
Thank you so much for having us. I'm sitting here with Angela Becnel, who's been with me for several years. My sidekick and helping me with all the details of everything we do.
Excellent. Thank you for bringing her along. Angela, familiar face here in the studio. It's great to have an old friend here.
You want to tell everybody hello, Ange?
Hello. Thanks for having us.
We're excited to have you guys here. And, just like in real life, everything doesn't go perfect. Right, ladies?
Oh,
right?
Isn't that right,
everything's
Ron?
Always perfect.
Have you ever had a show that went perfect with nothing wrong, Ron?
There was one show that I did.
One.
What was one show?
One show that I did that
show.
ran absolutely perfect. And then when I got home and I listened to it, I critiqued the hell out of myself.
We do that all the time.
Yeah.
You thought it was great right up until the point where you
and I was like, I could have did that better.
Isn't most things great until they aren't?
Until they aren't, yeah.
So look, we're back in the flow here, and we're gonna get this card started. We're gonna get these cards started over it. Good job, production. Man.
You gotta look out, man. You gotta look out.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that. But yeah, check this out. So here's the deal. We're gonna come with every show with positive vibes and energy. And we always like pull. I still smell like Palo Santos. You smell it?
Yeah, it's
Palo
great.
Santos.
What is that?
It's called Hollow Wood, and it's basically like sage on steroids.
Okay.
And we always Palo Santos and sage together just cleans the air of negative energy.
Oh, you used that before we walked in?
No, I use it for everybody. Does
we clear the way for you?
We do it for the
Palo
airwaves.
Santos is from South America. A lot of the shamans use it down there, and
And
it's
saints.
a type of evergreen wood. The sap is really flammable, so you get a piece, you light it, and then you sort of wave it out, and it burns just like incense. It smells really good. It's supposed to chase away lingering
Negative.
spirits, negative energy.
Okay, we'll use that at our next show.
There you go.
I got a lot of it.
Yeah.
So look, so I burn this, and then I pull the cards, and this is one of my rituals that I've been doing in my own life. I brought to the show, right? So we'll get jumping into this, and the first one I pull on my left hand side, it's oddly enough when I pull it, I was like, community. Community is perfect. If for those at home, it's just a card with a number, with a name on the front that says community, a word that says community, and on the back it has a little description of what they feel you should think about with community. It says, understand that you will be like those whom you surround yourself. Your environment is stronger than you are.
Boom.
Got that? So like,
Great card
all
for
the
these
folks-
guys. They're building communities
That's
around
exactly
people to
what
help
I'm
them
saying.
with it. Yeah,
that's why I
that's
thought it was like a
perfect.
perfect card. And then another perfect card for you guys. And all guests have different, different cards I pull because we pull them for each show. But success, and I mean, Jay, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys got a lot of success going with what you guys are doing. Success, and this is very cool. Success is not found in what you have achieved, but rather in who you have become. That is very important because that's what you guys do. Like,
And it's very much about their mission in terms of helping people, maintain themselves and become this new person after a cancer diagnosis.
Absolutely. And I
Absolutely.
could look at that card and say who I've become, but I think we measure our success based on how these ladies become,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we meet them at their lowest point of their lives where they're so sad. And then we get to watch them evolve. And we've seen hundreds of success stories. And so it's amazing. I love that word.
That's wonderful. We've talked a little bit about what you do, but not really who you are doing it with. Could you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Yeah, so we founded Unite back in 2012 to address emotional health after a cancer diagnosis. A lot of doctors do not have the time during routine office visits for women to sit down and address all of the thousands of things that happen after a cancer diagnosis. It's really very routine, and here's your procedure and your medicine and your treatment and your surgeries. But after that is sort of accomplished, they get thrust back into the world and they say, go live your life. And that's when the reality hits them that their life is not the same, and they're dealing with so many side effects, and their body's changed. It's in many cases mutilated, and we help them, kind of search from the inside out of who they were before their diagnosis and who they've become since their diagnosis, and they find the power in both of those experiences. And we do that through a sisterhood of support and really creative get-togethers, including a runway show, which is the signature event that we put on that is really just a rite of passage for these ladies to finally get to that stage after months of working with us when they do not believe they belong on that stage. And we help them get to that point so that by the time they step on their stage, their arms are in there and they're like, I've arrived. The new me has arrived. And they embrace everything they've been through.
This process you're talking about, is this part of the Unite
Yes.
that you do?
Yes.
And that's not Unite like Unite. It's YO Unite, because it's all about them,
Yes.
all about their struggle
Yep.
and their identity.
I think that's amazing. And on back to what you said before, all that stuff does equal to success. And it's kind of like what that card says about success. And one of the things that I was taken back by so much before was how important it is what you guys are doing in general, but how clever it is how you guys taking these ladies, putting them with other ladies who have the same situations, the same stories, going down the same path, having the same energy towards them, positive, negative, coming from a place where it's like almost like having a kid. Okay, here you go, no instructions, have fun, right? But when you guys are pulling them, giving them instructions and giving them and then lifting them up with it, not like saying, okay, you have to take your medicine this time, you have to do this. That's probably some of it. But what I was reading, the part that made me feel like this is very special, is you literally do like lift them up and you send in a lot of dopamine. I wish we had a doctor's on. Which had a dopamine and serotonin and all those things to these ladies that actually helps them heal.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, our nonprofit actually is called the We Lift You Up Fund, coincidentally. But the saying, a rising tide lifts all boats. That's what we do.
Absolutely. You guys sure have. And
We're all about that around here, lifting up the boats with the rising tide. And that's why we like to shine a spotlight on people like you doing just such wonderful things. Go check out their website, Unite. That's YUNIGHT.KARTRA.com. And we'll be right back with a whole nother segment with these wonderful ladies here.
Sorry about that for your ears.
Is your virgin, sister is your sister. Everyone want to make it, but if for one slice of bread, remember, make we break it. Good life with the good vibes. Virgin is your virgin, sister is your sister.
Only Good Vibes News Network is brought to you in part by NOLA Learning Support,
providing educational therapy for students kindergarten through college with dyslexia and other mild to moderate learning differences.
Contact them at NOLALearningsupport.com.
They provide help for struggling students using research and experience to improve self-confidence and reinforce reading and writing skills.
NOLALearningsupport.com. Supporting young people is a great vibe.
Get hype on game day with the official Whistle Monster bobblehead. This action figure means business. With his game day attire and trademark oversized whistlehead, grab yours today for only $40 at the following location. Jam Nola, located at 2832 Royal Street, or at Empire State Deli, located at 447 St. Charles Avenue. But remember, you can always go to whistlemonster.com for all your monster gear. T-shirts, sweatshirts, bobbleheads, and even bumper stickers. This season, show off your New Orleans football spirit in style.
Hey, it's Kevin Carr with your personal sneak preview invitation to join me on Sunday evening from 8 to 9 for Fat Guys at the Movies. Each week, I give you my take on the newest movies and movie news, but in a fun way. Not like those stuffy movie review snobs who take themselves way too seriously. I tell you if the new movies rock or not. Yes, it's fun for all ages with Fat Guys at the Movies. I'll see you Sunday evening at 8 on WGSO 990 AM.
Hey, this is Drew Robinson. I've been an entrepreneur, coach, and dad for over 30 years. I'm not sure what that makes me other than someone with a unique perspective on life. On the Coach Rob Show, we'll look at life's challenges and have some fun, looking through the lens of faith, family, and football. News of the week, sports, movies, and my guests. I hope you'll join me on the Coach Rob Show, Saturdays at noon on WGSO 990 and streaming on demand at WGSO.com.
Hi, I'm William Wallace. You can hear me live on Tuesday nights at 5 o'clock here on WGSO, or see what I have to say on Facebook at William Wallace for America.
Chef Jamie Gwen here. Tune in for delicious conversation and let me feed your soul every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on WGSO 990 AM, the community voice of the Crescent City.
Football season is here, and so is your game day MVP, Bougie Bologna, made with 100% smoked pork shoulder, seasoned to perfection and ready to tackle your taste buds. Try Bougie Bologna, perfect for building the ultimate sandwich stack. Available in regular and spicy for those who like to bring the heat. If you're tailgating at the stadium or at home, we're the perfect addition to any party. Find us at a store near you or bougiebologna.com. Bougie Bologna, it's a game changer.
Get up early on Saturdays and talk LSU athletics with us. Tiger Rag Radio every Saturday morning, 5 to 7 on WGSO, the community voice of the Crescent City.
What's up, my people? This is Derek Smoker Freeman. You're listening to the Only Good Vibes News Network with Jamie and Whistle right here on AM 990 in New Orleans. Yeah.
Everybody ain't breezy, and I hope you realize when you look into another person's eyes, you know today will be a very good day just to have a good day. You know today will be a very good day just to have a good day. With a little more love and a little more laughter.
All right. A very good day to have a good day. And we're having a great day over here at the Only Good Vibes News Network. Welcome back.
Because we're brought to you by NOLA Motorsports Park
on the West Bank.
You know that you guys can throw hatchets over there. You can throw,
yeah. If you have a little pent up aggression, you can go over there and throw some hatchets, or you can race on the go-kart track. We did that one year for Pete's birthday. That was really fun.
Crashing that. Yeah. So Pete is a good friend of the show, and and just his lovely wife here.
Yeah, that's
Angela, how
right.
you doing here?
And we all have a mutual friend who is having a birthday today.
His name is Matthew Lazarus.
I want to give a big shout out to Laz on a big happy birthday to
Laz might
today.
be the most nicest guy I have ever seen in my entire life, as far as staying steadily nice, calm, happy in all situations. So, Laz, if you're listening, buddy, we love you. We're definitely friends of Only Good Vibes News Network, and enjoy this trip around the sun, man. And I hear Minnie has qualified to be on a basketball team. Yeah, we got a athlete in the family.
Oh, no way, huh?
Yes. So yeah.
Oh, he's trying to get
They're
on
just
the-
telling us to get close to the mic is all they're trying to tell you. So yeah, all of that stuff is good stuff. But we are back here live with Lisa Mckenzie and Angela Becnel.
They help women deal with diagnosis of cancer. You're really dealing with people who are in such a fragile state when they're diagnosed and then being treated for cancer. And part of your mission is to help rebuild them. Tell us a little bit about the process of that. How do people, first of all, how do they connect with you? Do you have a hospital you work with or an oncologist that you work with? And then after they connect with you, what's the process for bringing them through this Unite and through all your programs?
Well, we do work with all the area hospitals, a lot of plastic surgeons, reconstructive surgeons, oncologists, physical therapists, OBGYNs, anybody who has a patient who they are meeting with and realize, wow, I think I would like to, pass this woman on to us in a way. I mean, they know that those women, those patients are going to end up in a very safe and loving environment. There are hundreds of women who've gone through the program. So not only do they get our team to support them through the programs we offer, but they get surrounded immediately with women who've been through the program. And those women started off scared just like them and have found their power. And so in our environment that we create, it is really hard for them to feel alone or like nobody's going to understand what I'm going through. A lot of times friends and family don't really have as much of an insight as somebody who has been diagnosed. So the best type of support system are people who have gone through it, and it's just a really beautiful thing to watch. We do year-round programs where they are kind of group therapy, but in creative ways, using painting and art and storytelling. And we have podcast interviews and video interviews and our stage, that the ladies get on. It's all just to help them step outside of their comfort zone and use their experience first to heal themselves, but then to use the healing that they found to help others. And women do that. Women want to care for others and nurture others. And so when you restore their power, what a beautiful community you can have when you take one person and create that ripple effect in their environment. And we've done that with hundreds of women.
It's a beautiful that you've affected so many lives, but I really want to sort of get into the nitty gritty with Angela here. Angela, you get to work firsthand with some of these patients. What's some of the transformations that you've seen in people? Maybe a particular story that really touched you, where you met someone and maybe they couldn't even get out of bed, and then all of a sudden they're in your program helping other people and finding, like Lisa said, their power again.
Yeah, well, one of our one that specifically that comes to mind is one of our runway coaches, Tammy Broussard. She was very sick, and she would show up practice after practice, and she came into our program and she was so sick and she didn't want to get out of bed, and the ladies kind of rallied around her and got her out of bed and got her up the stairs as she cried and moaned, and then everybody just kind of rallied around her and prayed, and she remarkably just kind of started to feel better and just surrounded by all her sisters. And it was really a beautiful thing to watch. And she's no longer with us, but her hands have been all over our program, and she is very much so with us every step of the way.
Yeah, she left a legacy.
Yes.
One of the things that I was saying, I'd like, it kind of goes with what you were saying, how the ladies got around her and they, prayed and did all these things for her. But one of the community is what keeps speaking out to me about you guys, how you guys have like the things that you do, from the art thing, the candlelight. I was looking at some of these things, the She Rose, all of those things are just so much good. It's such good stuff mentally for you, for your soul, and that stuff makes your body heal. And I can't underline those things enough. And that's why I was bummed that the doctors aren't, because hearing it from me is one thing, but hearing it from a trained professional telling you, the folks kind of put a little bit more into it. And with Ange, what you're saying is this lady was by herself. She felt bad, but it felt good for me to hear you tell that story, because she's not with you guys any longer, but she knew that she had support when she was doing on rough times and going on. She wasn't like sitting in a place by herself, we're letting her mind take over negative things, and then she passed away.
That's right. And it happens every day. I mean, we get, Facebook, we have a private Facebook with the sisterhood, and just this week, someone felt a lump or got a scan and was terrified, and next thing you know, there's 47 comments, and just putting them at ease. I mean, what if they didn't have those 47 people saying, it's going to be okay, it might be scar tissue, or it might, just to kind of help them feel like they're not alone.
Talk them off the cliff.
Somebody said, I need you to talk me off the ledge.
And they don't have that dopamine blast. I was looking at this program, and it was talking about all these people on social media and what they were like. It's very sad. Like, these folks are trying to get likes and trying to do all these crazy things to go viral. But it's all about getting that dopamine, that fix of having people support you and feel like it's okay. And when a person at the most difficult time of their lives, to have that can help them change a thought. Like, I always tell people all the time the story. Around how much time do we have? Do we have time to tell the story? We're running close.
We're running close, but
okay.
Keep
But
it
I'll
brief.
give you some cliff notes here. So when I was a kid, I was younger, and remember this, and I know if you guys have heard it, Jamie have heard it before. We were eating like breakfast food at dinner, and I was a young kid, about 8 years old. I was like, "What the hell? Are we poor?" And they were like, "No, we're not poor." They didn't say no, we weren't poor. They were like, "Leroy, some people don't have eggs and rice. Some people don't have a table. Some people don't have a house. Some people don't have. They definitely don't have their own room." And when they said that, I immediately, as a kid, my thought process changed to, "We're rich." And that little bit of a thought process is how I was raised. But when you get in tough situations, all you need is that hit of dopamine or someone to change your direction and think in another way. And all of a sudden, that angst, all that feeling is gone. And that's what you guys do literally. To how many? Another question I'm not going to ask. I'm going to ask. And you can think about this on the other side of the break. But how many ladies have actually went through the program? Like, I mean, it has to be thousands, huh?
Are we answering this after the break?
You could do it now.
You can do it now. We got about a minute.
Locally, we've probably helped about 1,000. And as organizations across the country find out about us, we've been all over the country with various groups like the Stomach Cancer Coalition and the Fight Colorectal group, and a group in Providence that we work with. And so we are, they see the evidence of our work, and they bring us in with them.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk more about that for sure. And we're going to have Scorch here, a nutritionist, telling us a little bit about holiday nutrition. But stick around, because I really want to get a little bit deeper into how people can support your mission.
Yes.
And how they can maybe volunteer or contribute to what you're doing.
Absolutely. We love you guys. We're big fans. And you're welcome to come on the show anytime you want to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who that? You guys come back. And if you want to call in, call 504-556-9696 WGSO AM 990. OGVNN, Only Good Vibes News Network, your only source for positive information in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah, you're right.
Who that?
For the life of me, yeah. I know you gotta see to believe that I'm a changed man. I look up and do my rain dance. Give me love for the life of me, yeah. We know that I was not.
Get hype on game day with the official Whistle Monster bobblehead. This action figure means business. With his game day attire and trademark oversized whistle head, grab yours today for only $40 at the following location. Jam Nola, located at 2832 Royal Street, or at Empire State Deli, located at 447 St. Charles Avenue. But remember, you can always go to whistlemonster.com for all your monster gear. T-shirts, sweatshirts, bobbleheads, and even bumper stickers. This season, show off your New Orleans football spirit in style.
Hi, this is Rusty from the Olive Branch Cafe. The Olive Branch Cafe pizzas, pastas, and salads are the West Bank's favorites. We use only the freshest ingredients and prepare everything daily, like our lasagna. Caesar salad with our homemade Caesar dressing and signature pizzas, including our Cajun trio, smoked sausage, chicken, and crawfish. Our lunch menu includes wraps, subs, soups, and salads, and everything starts at less than $12. West Bank born, West Bank raised, West Bank proud. The Olive Branch Cafe, Marrero and Algiers.
I'm Ference Toth, host of the Your Personal Bank Show. I use common sense as an entrepreneur, financial literacy educator, and speaker to understand how current events affect our money, economy, and our freedom. Grow your money safely, reduce taxes, increase returns, and create positive arbitrage with Your Personal Bank. Tune in to the Your Personal Bank Show, Saturdays at 11 a.m. or contact Ference at yourpersonalbank.com. The Your Personal Bank Show, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on WGSO
Hello, this is Jack Clay. I
990
want to thank
a.m.
all
New
my
Orleans.
listeners and the support I get here at WGSO for making our program, The Jack Clegg Show, successful. Along with that success has come a change in time zones. No, we're not moving to the Pacific time zone, but we are changing the time of our show. Now, for the immediate future, we'll be 11 a.m. to noon on Tuesday and Thursday. Callers are welcome. That's a Jack Clegg Show at 11 a.m. to noon. Thanks for listening.
Louisiana Radio Network, I'm Colleen Crane. Governor Jeff Landry signs his tax reform bill in a ceremony at the Capitol this afternoon. Standing before lawmakers, he said passing the complex package was a true team effort.
Together, in a truly bipartisan manner, we passed an historic tax package that will absolutely and already is delivering wins for every person in this state and for our job creators.
Republican Louisiana State Treasurer John Fleming announced his 2026 U.S. Senate candidacy, challenging incumbent Senator Bill Cassidy. Fleming, a former naval officer and senior Trump advisor, emphasized his dedication to America First principles. ULM political science professor Dr. Pearson Cross says it will be an interesting race.
When Bill Cassidy cast a vote in favor of an impeachment for Donald Trump, he set himself up to be primaried, to have other people who were looking for chinks in his armor to come after him.
LRN.
Mass shootings in New Orleans. One suspect arrested with an ankle monitor attached. Why? Years of prison, recent probation, recent reported probation violation notifications that a judge apparently ignored. Judges failing our citizens, but often not held accountable. Many complaints against judges often held in secret. It happens too often. Hold bad judges more accountable. Make our court system more transparent. Vote yes on Amendment 1. Take action to change it. Paid for by the Louisiana Judicial Integrity PAC, LLC.
It's time to start betting on yourself. Louisiana 988 can help if you're dealing with tough emotions caused by gambling habits. You can share as much or as little as you want, and it's completely confidential. It's free, available 24/7, and most people who reach out report feeling better right in the moment. Call or text 988 anytime.
You've got a friend in me.
Only Good Vibes News Network is brought to you in part by NOLA Learning Support,
providing educational therapy for students kindergarten through college with dyslexia and other mild to moderate learning differences.
Contact them at NOLALearningsupport.com.
They provide help for struggling students using research and experience to improve self-confidence and reinforce reading and writing skills.
NOLALearningsupport.com. Supporting young people is a great vibe.
Looking for action-packed fun? Come experience the excitement at NOLA Motorsports Park, just minutes from downtown New Orleans.
Feel the thrill of racing on our world-class karting tracks. Perfect for all ages and skill levels. Planning a special event? Host your next party or corporate outing with us for a unique and exciting experience.
We have fun for the whole family. Enjoy our state-of-the-art arcade and brand new axe throwing. NOLA Motorsports Park is the perfect place to celebrate a birthday. Create memories that will last a lifetime.
Ready to join the fun? Visit NOLAMotorsports.com to book your adventure today. NOLA Motorsports Park,
where excitement never stops.
What up, New Orleans? It's your boy Whistle. Did you know my co-host Jay is a killer musician? You can see him perform on December the 7th at Silas Seafood in Harahan, on December the 8th at Bufus in the French Quarter, and on December the 20th at Nola Brewing and Pizza in the Irish Channel. Go stream his single today. It's a love letter to New Orleans called Not a City, a Star. Keep up with all the happenings with Jamie at jamiebernstein.com.
This hour of programming is brought to you in part by me, Mr. Everything. Don't settle for anything. Ask for everything. Who dat?
Who dat? If you were asleep, you're not sleeping now. Welcome back to Only Good Vibes News Network, brought to you by Jay Who?
NOLA Motorsports Park on the West Bank,
baby.
You got your go-karts. You got your.
Boom, boom.
You can rent the track out like for a private party too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, you can park I hear you can park a race car there.
If you own a race car, you can definitely get race car parking there, and you can take it out on the track and go as fast.
Hardcore left turns, ladies and gentlemen, all day long.
And you're saying if there's hatchets and you throw them at the cars while they're going by?
No, actually, that's
I
a
think-
separate
Oh,
facility. They have an arcade where you throw the hatchets, but that would actually be really sporting.
Oh no! So, and first, let's get a lot of emails saying that there is no hatchets. There's only axe.
Oh,
so it's axe throwing, not hatchet throwing.
not hatchet throwing.
Right.
See, I know they call those axes, but
all my axes live on the North Shore. No, I'm joking. I'm only kidding. I don't have a girlfriend on the North Shore. Never had one, I don't think. But I'm happily married. Let's just get that out there. And so it's nothing like that. But welcome back to the show, and we have the lovely Lisa Mckenzie and the lovely Angela Becnel, along with Ron and my man Jay. We still just chopping it up, and we're gonna have our man come in.
we got him on the line.
New trader.
Excellent. Let's check out Scorch.
Scorch is the
Hey,
man.
what's happening, guys?
What up, brother?
Hey, good to
Scorch?
have you back, man. It feels like forever since we had you on the show.
He's been hanging out in
Man,
Florida, getting a
showtime.
tan.
Nice to be back on the line, dude.
You've been in Florida getting tans, bro. I heard you like getting tans, riding bikes.
I got a little tan going, man. You know, I lost my hair, so I look like a toasted almond right now. It's nice.
A good friend.
I love it.
I got that same hairstyle, and a friend of mine tells me every time he sees me in Florida, he goes, "What's up, milk dud?" I told him that was not nice. But so,
Man,
Ron,
I got that. Go ahead.
I was talking to these guys. We're really excited, man, because everybody's really having a tough time. I didn't even break this to you yet, but I gave up sugar Monday, man. And no, before you say all sugar, no, I did not give up bread. I did not give up like some fruits, but you can't chop a tree down in one swing. And I know you know that, right, Scorch? But the question that we want to talk about today, and we can get into that later in the second half, because I want to let you know if you want to stay longer and we can talk more, you can stay for the rest of the show if you want to. But we want to talk about mainly what and how can we stay healthy during the holidays with all the cornbread, muffin, oyster drink. Yeah, Temptation Row. Living on Temptation Row in New Orleans, where we say if it doesn't taste good, just batter it and fry it, and I'm sure it's going to taste.
Put some butter on it, baby.
So
Man, you guys, that should be the name of a street in New Orleans. If it don't taste good, you should just batter and fry it. That's brilliant.
A restaurant, maybe.
Petey's writing that down right now. That'd be nice to see that. Yeah, guys, you're absolutely right, man. What we're up against is a lot. And I want to say something right now, full disclosure, okay? And this kind of goes against what you said earlier, Whistle, but I just want to lay this out there. There is no such thing as moderation, guys. I want to be real with you. However, if you choose to take your life, turn it around, take toxic foods out of your life, drive that road and don't look back. That's my opinion. But if you know that you have, like Whistle said, temptation, you want to put your toe in the water and you want to see how far you can go, well, I'll give you advice for that too. I really like to introduce to you guys what I call a juice cleanse. And this is awesome because let's get it real, be honest. When you make a mistake, there's nothing like feeling like you can go back and correct it. And that's where a juice cleanse comes in. It gives your metabolism a break. It gives your body a chance to digest foods that's maybe been hanging out for a while. And most importantly, it gives you a chance to crave healthy foods. And that's overall the goal. So I recommend you know, like I was telling Whistle and Jamie earlier, New Orleans has 4 New Year's Eves. We got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we have New Year's Eve. That's actually a thing. We got Mardi Gras and Jazz Fest. That's 5. So we got a lot on our plate this time of year. And one really good way to take care of it is put a juice cleanse in every so often, maybe every 30 days in the holiday season. Give your body a chance to keep up, recoup. And you're right, you can actually make it this way.
So how do you is this just like I've heard like lemon water with cayenne pepper? You just drink that for 3 days. Is that the type of thing you're talking about?
No. Let me. That is a really good way to torture yourself to never ever do a juice cleanse again.
Okay.
We're talking juice cleanse. I'm talking about coming down to the Antidote Juice. We'll curate something for you, put together a 3-day package where we put your goals in our minds. We put it through all of the juices that we have. We put what works the best for you. We'll do all the driving for you. Now, listen, that's a great way to get a juice cleanse in front of you. If that doesn't work, you can do it at home. Grab some fruits and vegetables from your farmer's market. You can juice at home. The most important thing is to give your body a break. And like I said, if you don't want to do the juicing, come down to the Antidote Juice and we'll put together something for you. We have a team that's highly skilled and professional that will put something together based on anyone's goal.
So those of you who don't know, Antidote Juice is Scorch's business, and it's right around the corner here. Scorch, why don't you tell them why don't you give them your ways that they can get in touch with you? Say if someone's like, yeah, I want to do that. How do they do it?
This is awesome. We're on every platform. We are on Uber Eats. We are on DoorDash, and we are also on our own platform, which is Menufy. You can get on at theantidotejuice.com, and you'll see an interactive web page that you can also cater events. We catered a small event for Tulane the other day. It was a beautiful event, lots of healthy foods, and you can put this in front of anyone. They'll enjoy it because just because it's healthy doesn't mean it doesn't taste delicious, and that's the point, you know.
So
I want to backtrack a little, Scorch, because, you know, when you say, juice cleanse, a lot of people think, well, that's great. I'm going to go buy a couple of cartons of orange juice and maybe some grapefruit juice, some apple juice, and I'll just drink that for a couple of days. But you and I both know that that's just sugar. Tell us what you really mean by juice.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of knockoffs out there. And, you know, when you're dealing with raw juice, you want to drink it right away. We juice our juices at the Antidote Juice. We're on a daily juicing schedule. You just pop up. We have a full circulating supply of juice coming in and out the door. So you want to get it within the first 72 hours that it's juiced. Juice has a special structure that our body actually desires, and it cleanses our kidneys, our livers. It gives our body a chance to rid toxins out of it that it's naturally used to holding on to. And that's what the cleanse is about.
So I did a juice cleanse. I did Mean Green. I did it for, you're familiar with Mean Green?
No, I'm not, but go ahead.
So Mean Green is like celery, it's ginger, it's apples, green apples, lemon, some grape, whatever. So it's basically just all green stuff. And kale. That's his most.
And you juiced that at your house?
Yeah, I juice it in my house, and then I drink it every day. And I had like salmon for dinner at night or something like that, but I did it for over like 30 something days. And I swear to you, man, every person looked at me and the first thing that they said, which was really odd, was they're like, man, your head shrunk. And so
you lost the melon size.
Yeah, exactly. So my wife and I always laugh, like, there's a lot of juice in your head when you're eating bad. It's like a lot of bad stuff floating around in your noggin, man. You need to definitely do a juice to get all that out of you. No, I'm being a tiny bit facetious, but I'm being truthful because it changed my life. It probably saved my life. And I don't know, I just get like this wild hairs on it. I read some things and I believe in it. I believe if you try something, like folks listening to this show, if you try listening to what we're saying and you listen to what you say, listen to what the doc's saying, understanding the people that are doing good things around you, understand that there is a lot of positive things around you rather than negative things. You try that, you get results. And then once you get results, and I tell this to my daughter all the time, results spur motivation. And that's gotten her from like kindergarten to a master's at UNO. And is just about like a life. Everybody's going through the same motions, right? You tell yourself it's tougher, it's harder, but it's not. It's just you have to like focus on that stuff and do it. Take it a little bitty baby bites. Like me, I'm not saying I'm stopping all sugar, and I'm not going to do it a whole month. I'm just saying let me just do a sample size, 2 weeks, no refined sugar. And I get what you're saying, do the whole thing, but I'm going to go further, and I may even go the whole month, but we shall see. But I won't know if I don't try.
Scorch, thank you so much for your time today. I think that fresh juice is really something to bring a positive vibe. And you're welcome to stick around. We want to get back with Lisa and Angela and talk a little bit.
They may have some questions
more about
for you
that.
too.
They might have some questions. You're welcome to stick around.
Well, I was going to say, I have actually done the juice cleanse from places like yours where you prepare it. I don't think I would be good buying the stuff and preparing. I think it's messy. I love going into a juice place and having, I've done it for the 3-day cleanse and the 7 days. And the first 24, 40 hours is sort of psychological. You get a little headache sometimes, but then you just feel so fresh and light. Yeah, it's a great thing. I recommend it to everybody.
Stay on the other side of the break, Scorch, if you can.
Get a good vibe going.
All right, buddy. Who that?
She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitation. Good vibrations. She's giving me excitation. Good vibrations.
Only Good Vibes News Network is brought to you in part by NOLA Learning Support,
providing educational therapy for students kindergarten through college with dyslexia and other mild to moderate learning differences.
Contact them at NOLALearningsupport.com.
They provide help for struggling students using research and experience to improve self-confidence and reinforce reading and writing skills.
NOLALearningsupport.com. Supporting young people is a great vibe.
Get hype on game day with the official Whistle Monster bobblehead. This action figure means business. With his game day attire and trademark oversized whistle head, grab yours today for only $40 at the following location. Jam NOLA, located at 2832 Royal Street, or at Empire State Deli, located at 447 St. Charles Avenue. But remember, you can always go to whistlemonster.com for all your monster gear. T-shirts, sweatshirts, bobbleheads, and even bumper stickers. This season, show off your New Orleans football spirit in style.
Looking for action-packed fun? Come experience the excitement at NOLA Motorsports Park, just minutes from downtown New Orleans.
Feel the thrill of racing on our world-class karting tracks. Perfect for all ages and skill levels. Planning a special event? Host your next party or corporate outing with us for a unique and exciting experience.
We have fun for the whole family. Enjoy our state-of-the-art arcade and brand new axe throwing. NOLA Motorsports Park is the perfect place to celebrate a birthday. Create memories that will last a lifetime.
Ready to join the fun? Visit NOLAMotorsports.com to book your adventure today. NOLA Motorsports Park,
where excitement never stops.
What up, New Orleans? It's your boy Whistle. Did you know my co-host Jay is a killer musician? You can see him perform on December the 7th at Silas Seafood in Harahan, on December the 8th at Boothus in the French Quarter, and on December the 20th at NOLA Brewing and Pizza in the Irish Channel. Go stream his single today. It's a love letter to New Orleans called Not a City, a Star. Keep up with all the happenings with Jamie at JamieBernstein.com.
Hey folks, it's Jeff Cruer. I've been with WGSO for 17 years as host and now president and general manager. WGSO is a community-based radio station, a nonprofit, locally operated. We believe in cultivating local talent and emphasizing local programs. If you have an interest in hosting your own program, then we have some prime spots available for you. Take advantage of this great offer. Email me at jeff@wgso.com or call me at 504-669-6076. Come fulfill your radio dreams at WGSO.
What's up, my people? This is Derek Smoker Freeman. You're listening to the Only Good Vibes News Network with Jamie and Whistle right here on AM 990 in New Orleans. Yeah.
You got the accent, you're with the
Positive. Eliminate
The negative. Ah, man, Dr. John, man, I miss that guy.
One time for Mac Rabanak, y'all.
I miss you.
We love you,
I miss
Mac.
Doc.
Is ASS a curse word, Ron?
It is.
Oh shoot. Well, Mac used to go.
You almost said what you said a few weeks
ago. He goes, Wiskel, I love your ASS. He didn't say ASS stuff.
I know.
But we're back with Only Good Vibes News Network Radio. And guess what, Jamie?
What's that, man?
Some of them, they were just asking me, like, who are y'all sponsor?
Oh, Nola Motorsports Park on the West Bank.
All right.
Yay!
Yeah, you're right. Nola Motor. We love Laney. We love Ruth. And we love all the stuff that they do. That's some beautiful people. They really are. We love you guys.
And they have a
if you're
beautiful
listening.
facility over there in Avondale.
And I like to go drive around and hit left turns all day.
Bang.
Scorch, you still with us, baby? What?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Awesome.
I'm gonna unleash these ladies on you here right now. So they may
Yeah,
have
do
a
it.
question or two about a little more like. So, what's your favorite thing that you like to tell people in bite sizes that they can do, in my opinion, like real quick to get on? Because sometimes when you think about health, it's always like you got to go buy something, prepare this, or go here. Like in a small nutshell, like what's the quickest little starter kit to get them to get your taste buds wet on trying to eat properly?
Awesome, man. This is a really good question. I just want to be honest with you guys.
Please
that
do.
One of the most important things to anything that you're going to change in your life is whether or not you're willing to commit. And that happens in a split second. So that's the part that I want to be honest about. And most people commit to something that they want to change in their life, and it's really great. It happens in a split second. So don't be afraid of the long term. Try to commit instantly and stick through it, even if it's scattered. And I'll let you in on a concept that I use. I'm a bodybuilder, and I stay in shape about 11 months out of the year, like extremely tight. It's kind of hard to do. But what I do is I use a system that I call 60%, 100%. And what that means is that I don't ever try to operate at 100% of my goals. I only try to operate at 60%.
I love that.
Which means that I go to the gym twice a week.
Right.
That's just it.
Set
I don't go
reasonable
anymore.
sort of programs for yourself.
That's right. And what that really does for me is it gives me opportunity to do more things, which might mean that I end up at the gym more often. It's kind of like a trap for yourself, you know. And the same thing when it comes to dieting, like I said, there is no moderation. But what's really cool is when you're testing the waters with what works, I recommend going 5 days of dieting and then go off on the weekends. In about a month, you'll take the weekends and turn it into 7 days of dieting. It's just how it works. Your body starts to crave the results. And that's my advice.
Great. Perfect. Did you have any questions for Scorch, ladies?
I actually do. So, Scorch, we work with women who are diagnosed with cancer. And do you have information as to whether or not sugar feeds cancer?
Oh, yeah. And I'll let you know that it's such a wild thing to talk about, but sugar is a thing that I'm starting to tap into and understand. Now, I've been sober from sugar for 8 years right now. Now, it's not for medical reason, but it is because I'm a recovering addict, and the sugar kind of feeds a psychological place for me to drop all of my emotions from time to time. So I eliminated sugar out of my diet, and it makes my mind a lot more alert. It makes me sleep like a rock. It makes me handle my emotions a lot better. And so for that itself, I know that sugar takes our nervous system and it just wrings it out. It makes us vulnerable to every disease, not just cancer, cold, flu. Once it gets into our system becomes defenseless against everything.
I think when I kind of hear like what you were saying, but I think the thought process is the connection is where they're saying because it causes your immune system to fail or something like that. Isn't that correct? Like it's more of like what's happening to your body because of your thought process, or like an immunity breakdown, more than just like it's
white
making
blood cells from reproducing instantly. And so it makes our body vulnerable to absolutely everything. It slows down the process of the reproduction of the white blood cells directly.
So if you were sitting with someone who was struggling, who is, battling cancer, what would be the baby steps or advice you would offer to them as to how to make a change where they could see some healthy results?
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And it goes right down to whole foods. And one of the last episodes that we had here, I don't know if you guys were listening, were tuned in or not, but I use a concept called found in nature. And these are foods that are found in nature. I don't eat anything outside of that spectrum. So whole foods with whole ingredients that your body can take time processing is absolutely the most healthy approach for your body to work and to make itself do the things that it's supposed to do, because our body is working for us endlessly, day and night, whether we know it or not. That's actually all it's doing.
Do you drink alcohol?
No, I gave up drinking alcohol 10 years ago. And it led me on this journey to find all these really niche answers and these really niche experiences in life. Yeah.
And if somebody wants to have an occasional glass of something, are you saying completely cut that out, or are there better choices out there?
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you. I used to drink because it helped me hide from the truth. And I worked so much that my truth kind of became morphed over time. And so, again, it was something that I could have dealt with very easily. But a lot of us shut our workday off when we have a drink because we say, hey, you know what, I'm not answering that call. I'm not getting back to that email. This is the line that I draw in the sand because of my professional ring that I have to have, right? And so there are other ways to let stress go. And that's why I got into the gym. And once you get into the gym, you start to realize, man, like, this is the best place to release some natural energy, some backed up energy, and also stimulate some new thoughts. And so I really would recommend, if someone were thinking of picking up a drink in any state, to try to think about maybe putting on some kind of aerobic or even having an adaptogen lion's mane drink, or even a cup of coffee or tea.
Thanks, Scorch. It looks like it's that time again, man. But I want to say one thing real quick. Those things that Scorch is saying is 100% true, and I think it's each person has a different thing, and and Scorch worked in the restaurant business. Like, he was a restaurant person, so he was around alcohol, food, all that stuff. But again, Father Time is after us, and he's got his hand around our throats here, and we're gonna have to sign off. We just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for your time. It's the most important thing that you guys have, and you spent it here with us. You listen to Only Good Vibes News Network in New Orleans, Louisiana. And remember, the world is full of good people. Jay,
if you don't see one, be one. Don't forget to check out Shiro's. That's shirosexperience.com. Go to the Unite. There's all types of volunteer and support opportunities there on the website.
Peace!
By Leroy Mitchell and produced by Jamie Bernstein. Special thanks to all of our listeners, sponsors, and WGSO Radio.
And we also want to give big props to BJ Russ for doing so much behind the scenes, and Chris Berry for his unwavering support.
If you have a good news, good vibes story, please contact us at jb.ogvnn@wgso.com. We might just feature you on the air.
Thank you so much for listening to Only Good Vibes News Network. You make your world. Make it good. Only Good Vibes News Network is brought to you in part by NOLA Learning Support,
providing educational therapy for students kindergarten through college with dyslexia and other mild to moderate learning differences.
Contact them at NOLALearningsupport.com.
They provide help for struggling students using research and experience to improve self-confidence and reinforce reading and writing skills.
NOLALearningsupport.com. Supporting young people is a great vibe.
Get hype on game day with the official Whistle Monster bobblehead. This action figure means business. With his game day attire and trademark oversized whistle head, grab yours today for only $40 at the following location: Jam Nola, located at 2832 Royal Street, or at Empire State Deli, located at 447 St. Charles Avenue. But remember, you can always go to whistlemonster.com for all your Monster gear. T-shirts, sweatshirts, bobbleheads, and even bumper stickers. This season, show off your New Orleans football spirit in style.